how you can see it. Isn't it gorgeous? Wow. Wow, my camera is Cameron. Chicago, y'all.
After 1,000 feet, keep left towards Interstate 90. Interstate 90.
Now I gotta try to figure out how the hell am I gonna get my camera back in the mount. Y'all better like, comment, and subscribe. Shit, all this shit I'm doing for y'all. Let me see.
Now keep left.
Alright, I got it back in. Whew.
After 2 miles, keep right.
I hate that they made me go the scenic route. I mean, I'm glad that I was able to go the scenic route so you guys could see this, because I've seen it before, and every time I see it, I'm just like, oh my god, this is absolutely gorgeous. But, I want y'all to see it. Oh, Lord Jesus, this is traffic. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna call y'all back. Ain't nothing else to see but some red tail lights. Look where I'm at. Yay! Love that for me. YouTube channel. There's the old one. And here's the new one. It took literally, you guys, less than 5 minutes. Can you believe that? Wow. Thank you guys so much. Hey y'all, it's KIMEKO and I'm back again, y'all. So
Kimberly to on duty in 60 seconds.
hold on, you guys. Y'all are not gonna believe this. Y'all are not gonna believe this. So y'all, I am first of all, let me start off by saying today is Thursday. And welcome to a new day of the vlog. So it's Thursday, and let's see. He's got to come back for something else. Hold on. So apparently he had to take a picture of the old and the new. So you guys, once again, it is Thursday, and since I last talked to you guys, I was leaving Ohio after being shut down for 4 days. And hold on one second. All set, you too, thank you. Alright y'all, so after being shut down for 4 days, of course you guys knew that I had a hole in the radiator. Alright y'all, so I from there went, and it's so crazy because sometimes truck drivers, we forget where the hell we've been. So I have been since then to, where did I go? I went to Anderson, Illinois, after all that happened. Oh, also, that load that I was on, that beer load, they wouldn't take the load. So, I had to take it to our Columbus yard, and they T-called the load, which means, you sit the load down on the, you leave that trailer at our yard, or wherever they tell you to leave it. And then you're on to the next one. You pick up a new trailer and you go somewhere else to pick up another load. So I left that trailer on the Columbus yard, and I picked up an empty trailer, and then I went to Nestle, and I picked up in Anderson, Illinois, and I dropped that load in Sterling, Illinois. It was a little short run, but it was okay because the next load that I was going to get was at Lineage Logistics, which is in Geneva, Illinois, and I took that to where did I take that load? Oh, I took it to Gary, Indiana, to the terminal. And I T-called it because somebody else was going to take it back to Zanesville, which is where I was shut down originally. So after that, you guys, I jumped in the company car and I went to Walmart and I got food, and I got food for Trucker Dog, and you know, I had to re-up on my food for the next 3 weeks or 2 weeks or whatever, because I was totally out. Because remember, I had took a lot of food into the room, and when I was shut down. So I got a load, y'all, out of Gary, Indiana, out of our terminal. Somebody had T-called that load. I picked it up, went to Elkhorn, Wisconsin. So I already unloaded all of that. Now I'm still in Wisconsin. I had to drive about 40 miles north and pick up eggs. These eggs are now going to Dixon, Tennessee, which is about 620 miles from where I am now. This load is due. I just picked up the load at 9 o'clock this morning, Thursday. It is now 11:32. I was coming through the little 2-lane roads and all up and down and around through Wisconsin. And my truck, y'all, went on protect mode. Again, it kept saying coolant level low, and it kept going into protect mode. Which means I had to get over on the side of the road, and once I hit the brakes and hit the Jake, it went out of protect mode, and I was able to just get back onto the road and keep going. It did it again 5 minutes later. It actually did it yesterday when I went to deliver the load that I went to deliver. Let me see here. Update duty status. Let me go off duty while I'm talking to y'all. So it did it again. So now it did it 3 times. This time I was stuck on the side of the road. It actually went into protect mode. Every time I kept getting out and I kept checking the coolant. Let me start rolling while I gotta go hook back up to my trailer. So let me do that real quick while I'm talking to you guys about this. So it actually had me on the side of the road, y'all. I got out once again, checked the coolant level. Nothing was happening. Coolant level was fine. So apparently it was a sensor. So I contacted on-road and let them know, you know, this truck just got out of the shop at a Freightliner, and you know, it's saying that the coolant level's low. It kept going into protect mode. I said, can you see on your computer that my truck went into protect mode 4 times? She was like, yeah. I was like, it's probably a sensor because there's coolant in it and there is no leaks. So she said, I said, I'm headed to TA in Janesville this time, y'all. Before I was in Zanesville with a Z. Now I'm in Janesville, Wisconsin. And she was like, well, let me see if I could get you over here to Freightliner. I'm like, oh, no. I'm not going back to Freightliner. Freightliner is about 100 miles away. I'm going to TA. So she said, well, let me call and set up service, which she did. And went ahead and set up the service. And she was like, you're in luck. What is this guy doing? I know I'm going slow, tanker, but damn. Run me down already. So, she said, you're in luck, they have the sensor. So I was like, cool. So I got here. I said, okay, I'm a mile away. I get here, y'all. I kid you not. This is the first time this ever happened to me. I get here. I unhook my trailer. I go over to the service area. The guy comes out immediately. He pops my hood. He says, I'm hearing that you're having some issues. I said, yeah. He said, he popped the hood. He said, this takes like less than 5 minutes. Y'all, he changed the sensor in less than 5 minutes. And all I got to do now is hook back up to my trailer and get back on the road. So like I was telling y'all, I'm going to Dixon, Tennessee, which is probably about, I think it's about 50 to 70 miles from Memphis. And I got to be there tomorrow at 10:15. I don't know if that's going to happen. We're going to try our best. Let me get hooked up to this trailer real quick. So I had to put my kingpin lock on the trailer, y'all, because it is Labor Day weekend. And not only that, but you always want to be cognizant of trailer theft. There's a lot of trailer theft going around. So even though I was only in the shop for 5 minutes, I still put my kingpin lock on my trailer. So I'm going to take you guys with me so you can see me take the kingpin lock off the trailer, y'all. It's some shit to do. It ain't really hard at all. I throw that shit on and throw it off in a minute. It's heavy though. Y'all see it in a minute once I take it off. Hold on. Don't hang up because I want you guys to see this. Let's get out here and do this real quick. ay, ay. I hope you guys enjoyed that Chicago scene. It was absolutely beautiful. So let's go out here and do this, y'all. So, oh, let me open up my side box. Because this thing is heavy, so you definitely want to get ready. Get ready to put it away. So we got my side box open. Look at all my water and stuff, y'all. All my little supplies. All my little supplies. She's a trucker. Alright, I'm going to put you guys down. It's a little loud, but I'm going to put you guys down here so you can see what I'm doing. And book up. I hope you guys can hear me. Hey. Y'all had no idea that it was gonna take him less than 5 minutes. So y'all, that bag, hold on, that bag is used to put up around the kingpin so that that kingpin lock, which is that big steel thing, doesn't get all oily and greasy. So that's a little trick that we do. Some people don't, and their kingpin lock is filthy. And then it's all over your hands and all of those stuff. So let's hook back up to our wagon. Dolly up and dolly down many times, which is basically raising up the landing gear and lowering it down. So I'm not going to take you guys on that journey with me, because I'm just going to go and get it done real quick and hook up my airline so we can get back on the road. So I'm going to call y'all back. Yeah, you guys, I don't know what happened, but my phone had got hot and it turned off the recording. But hopefully that came out, the previous little clip. But what I was saying is, you know, it's important to know what to do and stuff when you get into situations. I thought that I would come back to you guys and talk to you guys about that just really quick, because my little baby's eating. So while she's eating, I'll go ahead and chit chat with you guys. But yeah, so I was a little frightened when I got caught on the 2-lane road in the backwoods, on the back road, going through those curves, and my truck went into protect mode. And I just had to pray to God, like, Lord, please, like, get me out of this situation. So I was able to go about a mile, and then I was able to get onto was able to pull over because by that time the truck had actually went into protect mode. And it just seemed like to me Freightliner would have checked the sensors and everything else, you know, after they did what they did in replacing the radiator. But anyway, it is what it is. You know, I knew what to do. I was able to contact On-Road and let them know there's a TA 10 miles away, and that's where I was going. So that's where I went. So yeah, let me get something to wipe my hands, you guys. Hold on one second, it's crazy. But you gotta love it, you know what I mean? Definitely, it's not for the weak at heart, and it's not for everybody. You know, I have people that actually ask me like, how do you like being a truck driver, or on my Facebook groups and stuff. You got people on there saying I just can't do it, or I'm in my first week and you know I'm ready to give up. But you know, if you guys are new to trucking, just stick with it, because after a while it's all repetitious. I mean, different things happen, but pretty much for the most part it's the same thing every day, just about, as far as, you know, picking up the load, dollying up, dollying down, hooking and unhooking the trailer, and you know, doing your pre-trips and knowing the parts of the truck and knowing what to do when something goes wrong, and if you don't know what to do, being able to call someone to be able to help you and send out help. So yeah, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Woo! Y'all, it's hot. Sorry for that noise, but yeah. Woo. I gotta get my butt back on the road. Jesus, it's hot out here, so I gotta wipe it down so I can be nice and cool. Finish my journey. Drink some water. Stay hydrated, you guys. You know, so yeah, we're about ready to get going, y'all. I hope you guys are having a good day. It's about to be Labor Day weekend. What y'all doing? Leave a comment below. Is y'all gonna barbecue? What are you guys gonna do for Labor Day? You guys going out of town for the last holiday of the summer? What y'all doing? Me, I'm working as usual. I'm rolling. I gotta get that bag. But anyway, y'all, I'm getting ready to get on the road, and I guess I can probably get to Paducah, Kentucky. That is my goal. We'll see. I don't know. But I'm gonna call y'all back. You guys have a wonderful day. Oh, I forgot. By the way, it's KIMEKO. So if you're new here, thank you and welcome to the channel. Thank you for clicking on to my channel. I hope that, you know, you consider subscribing to my channel. Like, share, and comment below, because I will comment back. And if you're not new here, you guys, welcome back. You already know. You guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, because if you're not, what are you doing? What are you doing? Alright, y'all, I'm gonna call y'all back. Hey y'all, I'm back. So I made it to where I was going. It's what time is it? It is 6:46, and I didn't get as far as I thought I was gonna get to Paducah, Kentucky, but I made it not too far from the state line of Illinois and Kentucky, so it's all good. That's good enough for me. Y'all, so I'm hungry, so I decided to cook tonight, and then I have to go do laundry and shower, which I'm not anticipating that. I mean, I do need to go shower, but I may do laundry tomorrow, because I mean, I have so many clothes, you guys, it ain't funny. And then I also have to cook, so it's not like, you know, if I don't do laundry today that I'm gonna be without clothes. I got clothes galore. So anyway, you guys, I decided to cook. Let me tell you guys what I'm gonna cook. I'm gonna do sweet and sour chicken with pineapple, and then veggies. So for the veggies, we'll do broccoli and cauliflower, and with the sweet and sour sauce over and soy sauce, and that'll be done over jasmine rice, and we're gonna put scallion on top. So I can't wait to have wasn't bad, you know. I pressed through with the shit that I went through, so I mean, it's all good, you know. It's all good. So let me get ready and prep this food. Then I'm gonna come back and show you guys what I cut up and how this is gonna be looking. All right, you guys. I'll be right back. Just a sec. So we cut up the scallion, the bell pepper. We got jalapeno, so it's gonna be sweet and sour and spicy. We did bell pepper, onion, scallion, jalapeno, and bell pepper. Here's the pineapple. And then I already seasoned the chicken with a little bit of adobo, garlic powder, onion powder, Old Bay, and seasoning salt and pepper. So we got that done. You guys, this right here, so this is the jasmine rice. It comes already made, and it's made by Minute Maid. It's pretty cool. You guys don't mind my truck, because you know I live in my truck and there be shit going on in my truck. But anyway, this is the star to show y'all. If y'all ain't never tasted this, it's the business. Get y'all some KIMEKO sweet and sour sauce, and then we got soy sauce. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and then let me show you guys. We got the skillet ready. We just got to get it nice and hot, and I'll show you guys the. Let's get this out. Oh, this is hot. So here is the broccoli and cauliflower, and it's hot, and it's steamed up, and it's ready to go. So we're gonna just take that and put it back in the microwave. And let's get this skillet going. All right, y'all, so the skillet is skilleting. Let's go ahead and get this in here. So we got our veggies. And oh my God, it's smelling so good already. Just put those in and it's smelling good already. So we're gonna let those get cooked just a little bit, and then we'll add the chicken and the pineapple. Okay, so the veggies are just about the way I like them. Let's go ahead and add in the chicken. Get it nice and browned up. And then we'll add the pineapple. It smells so good in here. And we're gonna throw some garlic in there too, y'all. You know, we gotta put some garlic in there. All right, y'all, I think it's about time to go ahead. We got the garlic in there too, by the way. But I think it's time to go ahead and put these pineapple in there too. Let's get them in there. And let them do their thing too. Yes. Oh, this is going to be so good. It smells so good in here. Let's put the top on it. Alright, y'all, so I went ahead and I put in the cauliflower and the broccoli with the pineapple and the chicken. So I'm just going to let that go ahead and reduce a little bit. And then we're going to put the sweet and sour sauce on it and steam the rice. And low-key, it all looks like the same thing. But it's not. Y'all know it's not. So the meat is done. And there it is. Oh, it looks so good. It smells so good. Here's the rice. And like I told you guys, the rice is a jasmine rice. So let's just break it up. And you guys, I thought about it. I think I want to do a story time. So stay tuned for the story time and Storytime / mukbang, because I'm going to eat the food and we'll talk about some shit, y'all. Oh, damn, y'all didn't even see none of that? Oh, my God. You guys, I put soy sauce on there. I drizzled a little bit more of the sweet and sour sauce, and then I put the green onion on there, you guys, and I was like, bam, and I threw the green onion on there. I'm acting like Emerald and shit. I'm telling my age, but if you guys know, you know who Emerald is. He was a famous chef. But anyway, he is a famous chef. He's still alive. But y'all, damn, I'm sorry y'all missed that. But anyway, let's get ready for this mukbang and story time. Damn, y'all, I cannot believe I did not hit record just now when I was doing, you know, the finishing touches. I think the last thing would have been needed would have been some sesame seed. That would have been good. But anyway, y'all ready for this story time, y'all? Now, let me warn you guys, it may be triggering because I don't know, I said I wasn't going to do the story time about this particular thing, but I think I am. So, y'all, look, I got my chopsticks. I ain't no joke. Your girl is well-rounded. You feel me? Uh-oh. Damn. Anyway, let's get it together, y'all. Look. Take a picture. Purr. Oh, this is so good. Damn. Am I gonna be able to do this story time? My mouth's gonna be full. I'm not gonna be able to get it all out. Damn. Well, while I'm chewing, sorry, I don't want to talk with my mouth full. Let me hook up my phone because it's going dead. So let's hook that up, and yeah, let's start this story time. So the story time is about the time that I was with this guy, and he was abusive, y'all. Y'all, he beat my ass for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Now, let's start off by saying I was 16 years old when I met him. I was going to Crenshaw High School, because y'all know I'm from California, so I was going to Crenshaw. This guy was the type of guy. I met him after school. I was coming out of the school with my book bag, and I'm 16 years old, looking cute, or whatever. And he's driving in his 500 SEC Benz convertible rag top AMG, the whole hookup. He was a big time dope dealer. I didn't know all of this, but I was young. He approached me, and you know, we began talking. So it wasn't soon after that he was my boyfriend, or so I thought. That was the pineapple. Ooh, it's good. So he became my boyfriend, and I was with this guy from 16 to 21, so 5 years I was with him. And he, like I said, he was a big time dope dealer, very well known in the streets of LA. Ooh, that jasmine rice is good. Let's try some cauliflower. time, I've always run across men, people in my life that was very willing to do things for me, that were very generous. But trust and believe, when people are super generous that way, there's a price to pay. And I was thinking everything was happy-go-lucky. Damn. I was so happy-go-lucky, and I was just thinking everything was, I was like, oh, he loves me, whoop, whoop, whoop. Well, one day, now, don't get me wrong, now, he bought me a couple cars. I had all the money that I wanted. He bought me jewelry. I mean, I'm walking around with big-ass thick herringbones on. The big, thick herringbones. I mean, the big, thick herringbones. Diamond rings and shit, and had a brand new car with bead in it, a custom paint job. I had that paint job that was blue, and it looked purple and blue. It was like iridescent. Rims, the whole nine. He hooked me up, and we were living together or whatever. Well, he one day we were in one of his trap houses, and for whatever reason, I don't know, I guess it was time for his mask to be revealed. He wanted to take that mask off, but I remember he slapped the fuck out of me for whatever reason. It was no reason. He just slapped the fuck out of me, took me in the other room. There was a bunch of people in there, a bunch of other niggas, and he slapped me. And so maybe that was him checking to see if I was gonna leave at that point or if I was gonna stay. And I cried a little bit, and then I sucked it up, and he was like, come on out the room. I came out the room, and I act like nothing had happened. From then on, things just got bad. I mean, things went from up here all the way down there. So y'all, this man, he used to beat my ass for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And remember, I'm a kid. I was a kid. First of all, I was 16. When I met him, he told me he was 24. Turns out, he was like 28. And even 24 with a 16-year-old, that into from their teens, from being a kid into their adulthood living like this, because a lot of people don't make it out. A lot of women die from that. And like I said, he was a big old buff nigga. So, triggering, you know what I mean? So anyway, so he would beat me and do all these things. And those were the reasons why. Those were stupid ass reasons. If you ask me, now that I know, narcissist written all over it. But anyway, it came to a point where I got sick and tired of being sick and tired, if you know what I mean. And I was tired of being beat on, and I just felt like I'm too young to be going through this, and I don't want to die, and this just ain't right. This is not what I saw for me in my life. I mean, you know, generationally, I saw my mom go through that and be heavily into drugs and stuff like that, and I didn't want that for me. So it came a time where I was like, I'm out of here. However, 5 years had passed, so I'm 20 years old now, all the way from 16. Now I'm 20 and I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And my family was sick and tired of bailing me out and coming to get me, and I would go right back. This time I had made up my mind, I ain't going back. So what I did, I rented a U-Haul truck. He was telling me, he told me he was going out of town. He was going to go check his traps. And I believe he went to Kansas City, Missouri. Went to go check his traps, he said, and he would be back. And mind you, let me back up. I had found out he had twins by this chick that he lived in a house with that was in LA. I can't remember. It was on 70 something in Maine. I can't remember. That was so long ago. That was 30 years ago, if not longer. But I had found that out. And the nights that he wouldn't come home, I would ride. Oh, he also had a tow truck, y'all. I told y'all that he had a body shop. Well, he also had a tow truck. So he would also go around and tow the guys and stuff. Tow their cars and tow people cars. And this was his side business. He wasn't really towing nobody's shit. Not really. It was a front because he was a dope dealer. And so I had found out about this and about the twins. And so when he wouldn't come home, I would drive all the way to West Covina. From West Covina in the middle of the night, and I would just go, go to that house, and I would he would be there. The tow truck would be there, which means he would be there. And he would tell me I'm coming home. He wouldn't come home. He wouldn't come in. He was just saying that shit. So I would drive all the way to LA and see that his tow truck was there. He was there. Or any one of his other cars was there. Because he also had a Rolls Royce. A Silver Spur. Beautiful Rolls Royce. He also had other cars too. And those cars, any one of those cars, whether it was a tow truck, the Rolls Royce, the Benz, or any of the little throwaway ass cars that he would buy, because he would also buy cars from the auction and fix them up and sell them. Those cars would be there at the house where the woman was and the twins. So like, let me just put it on this channel. I mean, hell, I feel like if I put it on that other channel, maybe I'll get some more views and maybe things, you know, and maybe I will go over there and tell some stories. But I'm trying to build this channel. Anyway, so yeah, I would go over there and then I would come back to West Covina and get ready for work or whatever. But I was still sending the packages. I was still flying out of town. I was still a pharmacist technician and going to work every day. And beat up and with makeup on and with glasses on and the whole nine, y'all. It was ridiculous. It was too much. But yeah, so he said he was going out of town. He was going to check his traps. At that time, I felt that was the opportunity for me to get a U-Haul truck. So I went and gathered up some Hispanics that usually be at Home Depot. Had them drive out there with me to West Covina in the U-Haul truck. And I took everything out the house. All the furniture. I mean, everything. I cleaned it out. Went to the leasing office. The leasing office knew something was going on, too, because they would hear me screaming and hollering and hearing me getting bounced off the walls and shit. So they knew, and they knew that he wasn't there all the time. So they knew that when he wasn't there, and then I would come either to pay the rent, because he would give me the rent to pay, or, you know, if there's something needed to be fixed, or even if I'm just walking around the complex. Like I told you, it was a beautiful townhouse. So I might be on the balcony, I might be at the pool, whatever the case. I'm there with some damn glasses on, and I'm laying there like motherfucking Lady Sings the Blues and shit, laying out with the glasses on and my scarf on my head, and you know, just beat the fuck up. Yeah. Y'all, I wasn't playing when I said this was a triggering story. I hope you guys have made it this far, and if so, leave a comment below, ladies, if you've ever been through this type of ordeal with someone, you know. Leave a comment below. I love to hear it, and, you know, just like, comment, and subscribe. But anyway, what happened with this was he went to go check the traps. I got everything out the house. And I was able to put everything in storage. Y'all, I'm telling you, it was a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo. We had toilet seats that was made of money. Toilet seats that was made of $50 and $100 bills. It was so much lavish shit in that house. I put it all in storage, and eventually I sold everything out of that storage, but because one day, as I was doing all this, and I got the stuff in storage, and I moved back to California, LA, and I lived with my sister. I think I lived with my sister, yeah. Or I may have went back home to my grandmother. I can't remember, but my best friend called me and told me he was dead. Right? Apparently, he had got shot execution style out in Kansas City, Missouri, out there checking his traps. He was the type of nigga that, and I've seen it happen, he would make sure I saw this type of stuff. I've seen him tell a smoker that has stole from him or didn't give him the money that they were owed him, hold your hands out like this. He would take a sledgehammer, bow, and break both hands. I've seen him strangle people. I've seen him put stuff over people's nose and strangle them at the same time until they passed out. You know, I've seen him beat up people. I've seen him do a lot of things. So when she told me he was dead, of course I was devastated because, before that happened, he contacted me. He had come back. Wait, did he come all his clothes. I sold everything, all the furniture. I kept the $40,000. That I found in one of his boots. It might not have been quite $40,000, but it was close to. And that's a whole nother story of how that came about. I lost a lot of that to a crackhead that helped me or let me live in her place. I'm gonna tell a story time about that too, because that was a it's not guaranteed moment too. But that bitch came in the window on my ass while I was asleep. But anyway, yeah, we'll get into that later. But so I met his mom and I gave her his stuff. Went to the funeral, y'all, where I found out I had been with this nigga 5 years, right? This nigga had 6 baby mamas and 7 kids, and they was all a year apart. The whole time I was with him, he was having babies by a bunch of different women. He acquired them the same way he acquired me. They were very young. They were abused. He was beating on them. One had broken arms and he was beating on them. Same as me. Thank God I didn't have no broken bones with all the shit he used to do to me. But yeah, y'all, that's the story time. He died. That's how much I've eaten. I'm kind of full. So we're going to put that away. But yeah. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. The vlog isn't over yet. Tomorrow's Friday, so we're going to end the vlog tomorrow. And then we'll start a weekend vlog. So make sure you guys stay tuned to this same vlog, because this is a long one, but it's not over. So we're going to end tomorrow when we empty out this load that we're on, and we'll 9 times out of 10 I'm sure we'll get a new load. But it will be Friday. And yeah, in the meantime, it's gotten dark outside now. I guess I can open this back up. Y'all, I'm looking for that super moon, and I don't know if I'm actually parked in the right position. I got a feeling it's gonna be behind me. It's gonna be a blue moon tonight, y'all. Super moon, blue moon. And I got a feeling I'm in the wrong direction. But nevertheless, I'm gonna go take a shower. I'm not gonna do laundry. We'll do that tomorrow once I get to Tennessee. And I'm gonna pick the camera back up. We'll see if I can pick it back up in the morning to tell you guys good morning, and if not, we'll definitely pick it back up after we unload this load. By the way, the broker called and said instead of this being a live load for tomorrow at 10:15, it's gonna be a drop and hook. But then they moved the time from 9 to 10. So that's why I stopped kind of early, because